Hi, hi, hi. Oh, okay, hello. I'm so excited as usual, and this is my third YouTube live stream. I'm getting better at it. I think so. And today I will be reviewing an early chapter book. I said earlier that each week I'll be talking about a book, a storybook written by Africans. Last week I talked about a picture book, and this week I will be talking about a chapter book. This time is an early chapter book written by a Nigerian. I love this book. It is such a delightful read. I enjoyed reading it. In fact, I can't count the number of times I've read this, and I am recommending it to every parent who have children 6 years and above. So this is an opportunity for me to tell you about this book. I'm going to tell you everything about this book. And in the end, if you want to get this book, just send me a message so I can tell you how to get a copy of this book. So you're welcome to my live stream. This time, the third live stream on my YouTube channel. Ooh. So if you're just joining in, or if you're just coming across my channel, thank you. And please click on the subscription button and do well to send me a message or ask me questions. What is it you want me to talk about? So I said earlier, I'll be talking about this book, Yours Mathematically Ma. Let me take that again. It's an early chapter book, and the title is Yours Mathematically Ma, written by Evelyn Chinyere Ifediora. Check out, this is the book. Can you see Yours Mathematically Ma, written by Chinyere Evelyn Ifediora? If you even look at this top right, it's written boldly an early chapter book. So I'm going to analyze the cover page of this story, of this book. So an early chapter book, meaning that children from 6 years can read it and they will enjoy reading this book. It is a chapter book, so it has chapters. It has, let me show you, has 11 chapters, but as you can see, it is not voluminous. So even with 11 chapters, everything in this book, the book has just 55 pages. So 55 pages, 11 chapters, and 55 pages. It tells you that all the chapters are just short, just write-ups. So an early chapter book with 55 pages and 11 chapters. When was it published? It was published in 2024, just last year. It is a new book. The more reason why you have to get this book, to be among the first to read this book. So I think I was among the first to read this book. So early chapter book written last year, 11 chapters, and it has just 55 pages. So what is it about the cover page? Yours Mathematically Mma. So Mma is a feminine name from the eastern part of Nigeria. So I think that name is an abbreviation. So we can have Chidima, we can have Nedima, we can have Ogadima. The author didn't tell us the full name, but she just wrote Mma. So we're still cool with that. Yours Mathematically Mma. So Mma is a feminine meaning good. So we don't know if it is God is good or mother is good or woman is good, but we just know that it's a feminine name. So Uma is a girl, since Uma is a feminine name, so that is the girl Uma. And yours mathematically. So the book title tells you that the book is about maths. Hi, hi. Okay, so it tells you that the book is about maths. And aside from the picture of Mma on the background page, we can see the math symbols, the plus, the division sign, the subtraction sign. Okay, now why Ma is a girl? I like that she used girl with braids. She didn't use a girl with a ponytail. So when children read books that they see themselves in, it is they can easily relate to that book. It is easier for you. It makes it easier for you, even as a parent, to talk to them about the book. Okay, sorry, sorry about this. Let me quickly handle this. Sorry. I want to quickly check this. Okay, sorry about the interruption. So I stopped at where Ma is a girl, and the author used a girl on braids, not a girl on ponytail. She's dark and she's on braids, which makes it easier for children, African children, to relate to this book. They see themselves in this book, seeing a girl, a girl like them. She is dark like them, and she has braids like them. Children will be attracted. And because of the title, mathematically, there are math symbols telling you that or giving you a clue that this book is about maths. A lot of children run away from maths. So um, initially, thought the idea of saying yours mathematically, my children will want to stay with, but it's not like that. The captivating picture of Ma and then the little math symbol on the cover page makes it appealing. Children want to see this book. So I want to show you the back page and then read a little about the writer. So at the back page, the author wrote a little about it. I'm just going to read it a little. So the author wrote, Ma's long vacation is almost here and she longs to experience an aerial view of her hilly city. I guess that should be Enugu. A flight on Aunt Rakia's aircraft is just perfect, but first, Ma must teach her auntie some basic mathematics. So without even opening the book, the back page talked about Auntie Rakia's aircraft. And on the background page, that is Ma, and that is someone dressed like a pilot. She's probably Auntie Rakia because there is an airplane close here. So I have an idea of what this book is all about, even without me reading this book. It's becoming interesting. So that's Ma, that's Auntie Rokia, and that's standing beside the aircraft because Auntie Rokia is the auntie and she's a pilot. I continue again. However, that is not the only problem Ma has to solve. Her mom's birthday party intended for only 50 guests was mistakenly posted on social media. Now, this means more guests are expected, more space, more money, and a lot. So, what is this book all about? So, I have talked about the cover page, that's Mada's Antirokia, and that is mathematics symbol, and behind is a little description or a little write up about this book. Okay, I didn't show you of more series because this book is a series. There are extra book or more books by the same author. This time, Madiki and the chief Miss Charade. There is another one, Madike and the baby brothers Bruhaha. So we're expecting more books from this author. So you have seen this This is the book, Yours Mathematically. I talked about the cover page, and now I've shown you the back page too. I said that this book was published last year, just 2024. It has 11 chapters and it has just 55 pages. It's an early chapter book, so you don't expect it to be up to 90 pages or 100. Now, does this book have pictures? It has, and the pictures are colored. I like it when storybooks have pictures, and I love it when the pictures are colorful. Most of the pictures in this book are about maths, addition, subtraction, everything maths. But I love this book. So it has few pictures though, but those pictures are colored pictures. So what is the book about? The little I had read about it says that Matt's mom's birthday, her 50th birthday, was approaching. The woman was expecting 50 guests, but mistakenly, a party invitation intended for 50%. Mistakenly, someone posted the IV on the internet, and more guests were invited, which means to make room for more guests they weren't expected or they weren't looking forward to at the onset. So how did Mma come in? Because of that mistake, Mma's mom had to carry Mma along during the whole birthday preparation. Mma had to cater for, Mma had to follow the mom. They had to look for the hall, check the caterers, all the food, drinks, all the things needed for the birthday party. So in all of this, how did Matt come in? You may wonder. If they were expecting, initially the party was for 50%. Now, because of that mistake, they will be expecting 150 guests. Now, with this 150 guests, the math there is, what kind of hall can accommodate 150 guests? And if they should get a hall, how many seats do they expect? That's 150 seats, or let's say extra for those who might just walk up to the party without being invited. So the calculation now is, if they are using a seat and they are to use a round table, if they are using a round set table decoration or setup, how many tables or how many seats will go around a table? How many tables would they need to accommodate the 150 seats or more? How many tables will they need if they are looking at a round table of 4 or 5 or 6? That was where the math came in. Mama had to quickly get a jotter to start calculating. Okay, if we are using this table of 5 or 6, how many tables do we need? That was where Uma started calculating. Okay, this is how to go about it. If we are using puff puff, if puff puff is if each guest will get 7 or 10 puff puff, how many puff puff will 150 guests get? Okay, so that was where math came. So Uma learned that in everything you do, there is math. You need to calculate. If you have um fifth, 7 ushers, how long will it take each usher to attend to 50 or 10 of the persons he or she is supposed to attend to? So Mama learned how to calculate guests. She learned how to calculate the number of seats. She learned to calculate the number of tables that will go around. She also learned to calculate timing, the time it will take the ushers to attend it. Why doing this? She didn't know that she was actually solving math, but along the line, she realized that it was actually math and it was not as hard as she was thinking. In that way, Ma did so many mathematics without even realizing. And guess what? The party was a successful one. So this book used story and simple illustration and simple activity like the mom's birthday party preparation to teach children that there is math all around you. All they need to do is just be a little observant. They will notice the math around them. And if they start calculating it just little by little, if they translate it to what they have in their book, math is not really as bad as they think. So that is it about this book, Yours Mathematically Ma by Evelyn Ifediora. Remember all I said about this book. I love this book and I would really love you to get this book. It's a chapter book and it has pictures. Are there more things you would like to know about this book? Please let me know. I will attend to you. So it is a series, second of it. The first one was Umma Powered, and this is the second of the series, Yours Mathematically Umma. The third series is this one at the back of this book, Umma Diki and the Chief Miss Charada. And the next one, maybe the last of the series, is Umma Dike and the Baby Brothers Bruhaha. So that is it about this book. Remember, if you love this review and you want more of this review, please click on the subscription button. Follow me because I will be doing this often. I have more books I would love to talk about. On this channel, I talk about books, how to raise children who love to read, practical reading tips that will help you read with your children at home, and things you can do to raise a book lover like myself. It's an interesting moment. I am glad I did this again. This is actually my third in YouTube live session, and I wish to do this again and again. So next week, expect another book, an African story, and I'm going to talk about it. Thank you, and I'll see you some other time next week. Yeah, bye. Yeah.